Now, back to the interview from a few minutes ago with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The best of the Morning X.
99X.
We're here with the man. This is Goldberg. Thera?
Hi, Bill. I'm very happy to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You know that in the 100-plus years that professional wrestling has been around, you really are the fastest rising star ever.
That's a fact.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Well, thank you.
Joe is right. He's like a genetic amazement over here.
You're making me blush.
Unbelievable.
Hang on. I'm not sure. I think she was pointing towards me.
I was pointing at Jimmy, but I was looking at Bill.
Okay.
But what I wanted to ask you, when you first got into professional wrestling, did the guys, your fellow wrestlers, come up to you and say, well, welcome to the war, this is the good stuff, this is the bad stuff?
Yeah, it's a totally different world. You got a lot of different egos going on. You got a lot of different agendas. You got a lot of people looking out for themselves. But then again, you got a lot of team players at the same time. So I compare it to the football, to the locker room in football. Mm-hmm. It's basically the same thing. There are some good guys out there, but there's some bad ones too.
But when it comes to the comparison, you were playing nose guard when you were playing football. You're part of a big unit. Right now, you're kind of flying solo. You don't really have a team to fall back on. Has that been a huge adjustment to go from team mentality to Goldberg mentality?
I like it a lot better because of the fact that you have no one else to blame when something goes wrong. But then again, you get all the credit when something goes right. But
sure.
I'm not a self-serving guy, but then again, I like to be in control of everything I do.
All right.
John,
Goldberg, do you have any superstitions, like, people have lucky rabbit's foots and stuff like that?
Yeah, any rituals maybe that you go through before you go into the arena?
The only ritual I have is to beat my head on the door or the wall as I go out, just to psych me up. It's kind of the football player mentality deal.
Now, I believe that because I'm looking at your head, if I may be so forward, and I'm seeing, there are marks on your head clearly from, and they're not from knuckles. It's from, you hit it on something.
It's the football player coming out at me. I like to tell people I've been hit in the head so many times I don't remember what's happened last. Mm-hmm. But then again, I'm kind of doing the self-inflicted pain deal here, but it works.
Let's take some calls. Hey, Derek.
Let's talk to Derek.
Hey.
Derek, you're on with Goldberg.
Oh, yes. I was wanting to know, how is the crowd in wrestling compared to that of in pro football?
They're a lot more rabid in wrestling, my friend, let me tell you.
A lot more crazy signs?
Yeah, I never saw a sign when I was playing football. People didn't really know me that well. Obviously, I was backing up some all-pros and never really got in there too much, but it's quite different. It's much more of an individual sport.
And the big question, could you take Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Where do you want me to take him? Because I know I could drop him in the middle of the ring. But if you want me to take him somewhere, I will for you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, Bill. I'll see you tonight.
You got it, brother.
Excellent.
Bye-bye.
Desiree.
Yes, hi.
Hi. Say hi to Goldberg.
Hi, Goldberg. How are you?
Good, darling. How are you?
Good. I wanted to know if the belt was on the line tonight.
Your belt.
My belt?
Hogan's belt.
Oh. Hogan's belt. Yeah, I think it is. If he wants to give it to me tonight, it's as good a time as any.
So you're thinking you're going to win tonight?
Well, I always think I'm going to win, but then again, you never know.
Now,
this is professional wrestling.
Talking to you.
Now, here's the deal. Is it 107-0 at this point or 106?
I think it's 105.
105. It's all about hurting people. That's it.
That's why I'm here.
That's why we're all, that's why I'm here.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I don't want anybody out there to forget it.
That's right.
I'm here to hurt people and hurt people bad.
There you go.
Permanently.
Justin.
Yeah, hey, Goldberg. I was wondering how often someone like you works out and how much you max on bench and squat.
Oh, man, I work out probably 4 days a week, and I don't even max. The only time I max is when I eat at the dinner table, Unfortunately, with my schedule and workload, I don't get too much of a chance to max out anymore. It's just more of a maintenance deal than anything.
So what does that mean? You work out with 315? What are you working out with?
I stopped benching at about 485, 500, something like that.
I'll bet you
that was years ago. So.
I'm guessing you could leg press at least 250 pounds.
At least.
You think?
At least, sure.
With my big toe.
So, but you're in totally different shape than you were when you were in football, aren't you? Because, when Kevin Green came out, his body shape and your body shape are different. You have a little bit different. You're way more sculpted looking than he is.
Yeah, you change your workout a little bit if you're smart. football is mostly multi-joint movements, and wrestling, it's a little bit towards the aesthetic part. So you tend to train like a bodybuilder a little bit.
Joey.
How you doing, Goldberg?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, with all the problems you have with Kurt Hennig and the Giant, do you think you'll join the Wolf Pack of the NWO?
First of all, I haven't had problems with them. Not yet. The only person that's going to have a problem is them when they get in the ring with me. But as far as me joining any faction, NWO, Wolfpack, or Four Horsemen, I take it as an honor to be invited in any of those. But I'll be damned if I join any of them, because they didn't help me get to where I am right now, so I don't need their help.
I am not seeing you as a joiner of anything.
Not at all. I don't follow anybody.
No, you are a standalone guy.
I don't know. I think as enforcer of the Horsemen, that might be a sweet seat to be sitting in.
Like I said, it'd be an honor, but it's just not in my plans.
Sure.
Let's go to Brian. Brian.
Hey, Goldberg.
What's up, brother?
I tell you what, I went to Georgia, Goldberg, and been following you for a long time, and I tell you what, I just want to ask you, has it really sunk in exactly how popular you are? Because I know that I have so many friends out there, because I've been a big wrestling fan for a long time, and so many people thought I was crazy to like wrestling. And they were like, I don't see how you watch that stuff. But all of a sudden now that you're a part of it, all of my friends watch wrestling. They can't wait to see Goldberg. And, I mean, you are the phenomenon. And, I mean, has it really sunk in how many people watch it just to watch you?
Not yet. I'm flattered, to get comments like that. And I do appreciate it. Everybody out there that watches. And hopefully, like I said before, that I bring something different to the arena and bring people that haven't really ever watched wrestling, in front of the TV. But like I said, I appreciate it. No, it really hasn't sunk in yet. It'll probably sink in one of these days, when I'm a loser. But
I don't think that's going to happen.
I appreciate it, man. But you really never know. Never know what's going to happen. But I appreciate
congratulations.
it. You got it, man.
And we'll see you tonight.
Thank you.
Do you get a cut of the Goldberg T-shirts?
Yeah.
Now,
never enough.
No, never enough. But from what I understand, those T-shirts, they can't print them fast enough.
Sure.
I'm on their back 24/7 trying to get them to print more. Believe me.
Well, the "Who's Next" catchphrase, it's all over the place. Was that something that you just kind of said into the camera one day and they grabbed it and the marketers ran with it?
Yeah, I've had a couple decent ideas throughout this whole process, and I think that's one of them. So,
well, let me tell you something. As a young Jewish kid growing up, I would never have in my life thought I'd live to see the day where I'd walk into an arena of 30,000 people screaming Goldberg.
Never did I either, believe me.
And my favorite match of all time was you versus Barry Horowitz.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought I'd see a wrestling match. Goldberg and Horowitz.
And Billy Silverman was the ref.
Billy Silverman was the ref. That's right. That's great.
Well, the other thing that I think that the Goldberg is kind of most known for would be the fire breathing that you do when you come out, standing in the sparks, the smoke's coming out of your nose and stuff. Is that akin to the hitting your head on the door, kind of one of those things to psych you up? What's that about?
Yeah, it's the same deal. I did it by accident, and actually I tape all my matches and try to analyze each and every one of them, and I saw that the first time I came out in the smoke, or in the sparks, that I was breathing smoke, and I kind of liked it, so I said, hey, why not continue it? But
well,
I enjoyed it.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you guys. I appreciate the time very much.
Goldberg.
You're listening to the best of the Morning X. You can also catch it on the Morning X podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, or at 99x.com.
Hey, my name is Mandy Woodruff Santos, career expert and host of the podcast Brown Ambition. Brown Ambition is conversations about wealth building. Being rich really helps. You should be rich. Entrepreneurship. Women of color are the fastest growing entrepreneur in the country. Whatever, it's fine. And being surrounded by sister friends.
Mandy, mention your name on the podcast. You have made it. I was like, oh my God, I have made it.
Brown Ambition. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.